Hello everybody, today we're going to fix the floor plan of this 2010 square foot newly built house just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Now it has a 600 square foot front drive attached garage, and that causes a lot of design issues in the rest of the floor plan. So let's have a look at some of them, starting out with the front entry. The entry is really no wider than the door itself, and then you have to walk down this really long dark hallway to get into the rest of the house. The kitchen layout is a problem because it has all of these small and very choppy counters, and then the fridge is kind of stuck on the end. I do not like corner pantries. I find them to be obstructions in the space, and they often have these outswing doors which you can smack into when you're working in the kitchen. The access into the back owner suite is a problem because it is right off of the family room, and I think that the layout of the master ensuite is very poor because there's too much floor space, and these split vanities will not have a lot of storage. I also think this flex room is a problem because it really is the third bedroom, but there's no closet, and their French doors and this other door swing really impede your ability to set this room up. So we're going to redraw this plan, and we're going to fix all of these problems together. Now, I'm going to do this in a really simple way. I'm going to really attack the organization of the floor plan, but I'm going to try to keep most of the spaces in their original positions because I don't think we have a lot of flexibility to move the spaces around, but we can really make some big significant changes to the organization. So let's have a look together. The garage is going to have to stay where it is. However, I have worked on the front entry. What I've done is I've demolished the closet and made a much bigger entry space, a much more square space, and I'm offsetting the front door, hoping to get a side light so we can get a bit more daylighting into this room. And I put a freestanding millwork closet as the front entry closet. When you come into this front guest room, I've reversed the position of the walk-in closet and the ensuite. I think it's much better to walk through the closet to get to the ensuite than the other way around. The laundry stays in the same spot. So let's move in to the other part of the house where we've made some significant changes to the access to the bedrooms. So starting out with the mudroom from the garage, I think the mudroom was actually a fairly good sized space. However, I did reverse the storage from the kitchen and to make one big long bank of millwork closets, and now that means there's room behind the door for a bench and some hooks and some extra storage. This flex room, what we've done is we've now added a full bank of closets and a door so that it can be a bedroom unto itself, or it could be an office. So now it truly is a flex room. The big change here is I bumped out the bathroom and decided to make this a full bathroom because this originally was just a powder room, and if it's only a powder room, it doesn't work for a guest room and that flex room. So now as a full three-piece bathroom, it can be both the powder room for the house, plus if you have a guest, they can use that as the bathroom. So moving into the owner suite, the access is now from the same hallway, not off of the other main space as it was before. And I have gotten rid of the walk-in closet, and for those of you who follow me know that I think walk-in closets are just a big marketing gimmick. I think that they really don't offer any sort of functional storage, and I think you can actually get more storage with freestanding millwork closets, and that's what I'm going to propose in this space, is that we have two banks of freestanding millwork closets which offer the same amount of lineal footage of storage as the previous walk-in closet. And then we can put the bed, a king-size bed, in its rightful space in the room. And I've made another big change because on the original design, they didn't have a window on the side facing into the outdoor terrace. And now I put a sliding door here because I think this is going to be something that's really nice to look at. So in terms of the bathroom layout, instead of having two vanities, I'm going to have one big long vanity with two sinks, which is going to give us the opportunity for more storage. The toilet can go on the end, and then we can put a nice big glass shower off to the side. So that's how I'm going to recreate the spaces for the bedrooms. Now let's have a look at the kitchen. I think the kitchen needs just a couple of changes to make it more functional. I think along the back wall, I'm going to make this all pantry storage, so full height pantry storage, so we can put the fridge, we can put pantry, and we can put wall ovens, kind of what it had before. But I'm going to do a big change here, and I'm going to use the alignment of this wall that is actually the access into the mudroom to align the peninsula for the kitchen, and I'm going to make this deep because it's going to be a sitting area as well as functional counter space, and I'm going to return it back to the pantry, and then I'm going to put the cooktop centered on the back section, and then that will allow us to have the fridge and the sink and the dishwasher in the peninsula, and then we can have some interesting and big counter stools across the back. So this is actually a really functional kitchen because now you're gonna walk beside it to go into the living space, or you can turn and go into the mudroom and into the bedrooms. So if I'm standing in the kitchen, this is me, these are my feet, I have now a great view out towards the garden area, which is perfect. So with the bathroom now bumped out, what we can do is we can center our dining table on that drywall wall, and I'll show you why I'm gonna do that in a sec. We can actually have a nice sized dining table here. So I'm gonna put a 6-person dining table and I'm going to align it and center it on the wall. We can put a piece of artwork here and that will help to ground the table. I've also relocated the side yard window so it aligns now with the dining table, and that leaves a really well proportioned space for the rest of the living room furniture. So what I'm gonna propose is that we put a 3-seater sofa against the back wall. I'm actually gonna use 2 different sofas instead of a sectional today because most people have commented that I use sectionals way too much. And then I'm gonna put a 2-seater sofa against the other wall here, like so, and I'm going to put a coffee table, an end table, and then a really big coffee table in the middle, and then that allows this nook here to be a location for another piece of furniture and also for the wall-mounted TV. So this is how I'm going to propose that we lay out the changes to this 2,010 square foot new house in Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, I would love to hear what you guys think about this. As always, you can post a comment or you can send me a message.